All right. Well, I'm just gonna start it. So if anybody else joins, then that's totally fine. So branded bundles. I've kind of told some of you guys about branded bundles already, like what they are. So it's basically you make your own listing and nobody else can sell on it. So this is going to be like the exact process of getting your trademark, doing product research, getting brand approval, like the difference between generic listings and like actual branded listings. So we're going to just get right into it. So we're going to learn how to research the bundles. Like I said, brand approval, brand registry, filing a trademark, GTIN exemption and UPC barcodes, and then PPC and search engine optimization. So what are branded bundles? It's combining two similar items on a listing. Like for example, I'll show you guys this one right here real quick. So this person used Altoids and they're combining different kinds. So this is their own listing. You can see here, it's Jasler. So they have this cinnamon flavor, spearmint, wintergreen, and peppermint. And they're the only ones selling this listing, and they're the ones getting all the sales. So this is one way of doing it, is just combining different flavors of the same brand or adding your own unique value item to the bundle. For example, you can, like, it's the same thing, Altoids, but this person is using their own box, like a little box they added. So this is, so yeah, Altoids plus a little box. Another way you can do it is if you have like cereal or maybe like a coffee like bulk jar, you can throw in a little spoon and you can order these like add-on items from Alibaba in bulk and then just make your own like listing like that. And why sell branded bundles? So it's a good way of standing out from the competition, and you can build a business or you can kind of build
Do
you can build a business and potentially exit in the long run. So you can make like a whole catalog of branded bundles and then sell that Amazon store to somebody that's willing to buy it. So you can kind of make an exit. It's essentially private label and wholesale. And also you can break away from the pack and establish unique listings that deliver repeatable sales. In other words, you don't deal with listings that tank, and you're not dealing with like Nike and it's just tanking, Adidas. Like, you're making your own listing. You're the only one that's selling on it. You can replenish it and you can scale it. So how to research bundles? Product research. So look at your current catalog and check which items you're constantly selling and see what kind of add-on item you can add to that. Like, for example, brushes, tools, towels, little spoons, window cleaners. Just check your catalog and see, like, get a little creative with it and start thinking like, oh, I can add that, and then start researching on Amazon, see if that bundle has already been created and how you can make it better. So another way you can do this is by checking on the Amazon listing in the customers also bought section. So let me just show you guys real quick right here. So if you go down, you can see this frequently bought together, and you can see like this listing has already been made. So it looks like Amazon is suggesting us lifesavers, but I wouldn't combine lifesavers with Altoids. So you can see, like, you can combine this one, this style or whatever it is, Arctic, with winter green. So that would be a good bundle right there. And you can do this with any listing. Just go down here and then kind of get an idea of what people are buying together. So you don't want to combine two competitive brands like Altoids and Lifesavers. Those are two different brands. You don't want to get in trouble with like brands. So stick to the same brands. And you can use Jungle Scout or Helium 10 for keyword research. So you want to see the volume that these keywords are doing. So if you type in Altoids 2-pack, and you can kind of see how many people are searching that, like see the relevancy and see if it's a good bundle to hop on or to create. So the value items should make sense with the bundle. So for example, an oven cleaner and a sponge or a towel. Not an oven cleaner and a toothbrush, because that doesn't really make sense. So just make it make sense. Another way to find bundles is to check bundle stores. Like this one. Let's pull up SellerAmp. Can see the offers. Okay. Oh, there we go. I guess that's a new seller. So I have one here. So this is a storefront that I came across earlier today, and they have a product line. This is their brand, Ballard Products. And these are all their bundles. So you can essentially copy them. Maybe instead of a 4-pack, make a 2-pack or a 3-pack. Well, they already have the 3-packs, but their value item is that little tiny bag that you guys see in the bottom, the left corner. That's their value item. So they're adding a little bag. It makes sense because you don't want to take the whole bag with you. This large bag, you can throw in a couple into that little Ziploc bag and just take it to go. So that's pretty creative. This is actually a pretty cool store because they have different things in here. So you can just kind of get ideas. It's kind of like doing online arbitrage and storefront stocking, except you're kind of looking for different points. Kind of seeing like their creativity and how you can kind of make it similar, but add your own spin to it. So that's that. So now we're going to talk about how to actually make these listings. So there's brand approval and generic listings. So brand approval is when you're trying to make a listing. You can actually just make a listing under generic. That's the easiest way. But when you try to make it, you're going to get this error. It's going to say 5665 error, and it's going to actually say you need to submit an application. So with that application, the requirements is going to be photos of the product with your brand name on it, and it has to be affixed on the item. So you can't just get a sticker and put it like on a towel. It won't work. So the way that I did it is I ordered a custom towel from Amazon from somebody that makes like custom towels with your actual name on them. So I put my brand on that towel, and once I got here, I took pictures of it and I submitted that. And that was enough to get by. It worked. So that's a little, it's a little hack that you can do. Stay away from generic listings. I wouldn't sell on them because they're just unbranded products and they don't belong to any identifiable brand. So Amazon can just kind of take them down. And you can also like deal with people jumping on your listing, and you put all this work into making that listing, and then somebody can just hijack it. So this is an example. So I'm just sticking to the whole Altoids theme here, but you can see this brand is generic. And the seller is selling it, Yvette's Corner. She's the only one selling it, but you can see that I can sell it. I can jump in here and steal some of her sales. So you wouldn't want that. So brand registry. So it requires a trademark to register your brand on Amazon. I'll show you guys how to get a trademark on the next slide. So the benefits of brand registry is that you can sign up for the Vine program, which basically it gives you 30 free reviews on your products, and they're actual real reviews. They're user-generated content reviews, so people can reach out to you or you can reach out to them, send them a sample, and they'll make a video with your product. Kind of like the whole TikTok UGC thing. A plus content, so you can make your brand have like actual like pictures and all of that cool stuff, and that's proven to increase conversion rates by 3 to 5%. You can also run brand ads, brand protection, and so much more. Like there's just so much like positivities with brand registry. Can't go wrong with brand registry. So filing a trademark. So you would go to this website here and basically just fill up the application. But the first thing you want to do before that is search the trademark database. And you want to make sure that the brand you are thinking of launching, not launching, but like putting on Amazon is not already taken. So just type it in there, make sure it's not taken, and then fill out the application. You can hire somebody to do it for you on Fiverr, or if you're outside of the USA, you should hire a lawyer in the USA to do it for you. It's only $250. And at the end, there's going to be something that says that your information is publicly available. So you might get like some spam calls or spam emails, people trying to say that your application's not finished. It's an extra $300. Don't buy it. It's fake. Like, don't pay attention to it. It's just $250 and then that's it. So yeah, check if your name is available, file the application, check the email for pending trademark number. So after you file the application, the number that they send you is the one that you're going to register your brand on Amazon with. So you don't need to have the whole application like completed because it takes like a year for it to be fully completed. Just with that pending trademark number, you can register your brand on Amazon. So now let's get into the nitty-gritty stuff. So when you're creating your listing, you're going to need a GTIN exemption. So basically it's like an identifier. You can open a case and request exemption. So you can get barcodes on Speedy Barcodes, which is, okay, Speedy Barcodes, it's cheap barcodes, but these are kind of like recycled. I wouldn't get a recycled barcode because you never know. Amazon can just kind of take it down. So that's the risk there. Oh, how do I go back? Okay. And GS1 barcodes is the more legit one. It's just a little more expensive. I bought 100 barcodes for 750. So like 750 each or something like that. But that's like the legit way to go. But then I realized my virtual assistant got the GTIN exemption. So you don't necessarily need to pay for them, but you can just get the GTIN exception. Just avoid the whole, GS1 barcode thing. I don't know why I paid for them. And then my assistant was like, oh, I already got GTIN exemption. I'm like, oh, okay, for sure. So pay-per-click and search engine optimization. So basically you have to run PPC on your bundles because then nobody's going to find them. So you need to have at least $2 like extra profit on your bundles for PPC. So if a bundle is only $1 profit, like PPC is going to eat your profit. So have at least $2 or more on there, little like space. So you want to get your bundle to the first page of search results on Amazon. And you want to have like a good plan for keywords. So I hired a virtual assistant to do this for me because it's time consuming. You need to prep the listing with like phrases, keywords, bullet points, and then you still have to make the images to make like A+ content listing. And this is an example of one of my assistants. So we were searching dry whole milk, and he basically has like search volume. Like this one is the best one that's searching. So this is for sure something we would add to our listing. And then he's using Helium 10 here. So he has like this whole thing here for just one listing. So this is his preparation. And then after that, he creates the listing with the bullet points using that keyword research. So that's pretty much how it's done. This is just like a brief overview. I'm going to actually create like a whole like mini course on all of this to get into like the details of everything. So just to recap, do your research on the bundles and then try to create your listing. You're going to get the error code and then apply for brand approval with your pending trademark number. Order the mockup from Amazon, submit that, get the pending trademark number, apply for brand registry, get the GTIN exemption, and then optimize the listing, run PPC, and then just scale. So that's pretty much how it works in a nutshell. So do you guys have any questions? Oh, thank you. So I'm going to just open it up for Q&A. If you guys got any questions on anything. I know I went by a little fast. So let's see. Was this one a little confusing? Any of you guys have any questions I can answer? Great teacher, slacking, need to file trademark. Oh, okay. Yeah, trademark's $250. It's just $250 and you can actually hire a virtual assistant to do it for you too. I don't know why I bought the UPC barcodes. I'm actually pissed about that.
Maybe you could get a refund.
I used some of them though. I used like 3 of them, so I guess, but some of the bundles that I'm selling right now are doing pretty good. I like branded bundles, honestly. It's pretty cool. It's like private label.
If anyone wants trademark services, I can do.
Oh,
You
really?
can yeah.
Yeah, I have a virtual assistant. If anyone else is looking for like a PPC and SEO virtual assistant, you guys can send me a DM and I can hook you up with one, but he's a little expensive. It's because he's doing all this work, like the whole keyword research and then creating the listing and then adding A+ content. It's a whole job. And I pay this guy $225 a week, and he's my highest paid VA. But it's worth it because he just makes a bunch of listings for me. Thanks for sharing. Of course, for sure. I'm gonna actually add this whole thing and this recording to the Discord so you guys can play it back. And like I said, I'm working on like a mini course on this because I think this is honestly, like I prefer this than online arbitrage. It's kind of a mix of wholesale and private label. So it's 2-in-1, and I think it's good for Amazon. You don't have to deal with any competition, no tanking listings. Amazon's not like giving you an IP complaint. It's worth it. And it's only $250 for your trademark. That's it.
So do we need the trademark?
You don't necessarily need it. I've heard that you can get away with it if just doing it like with the, I guess
Brand registry.
yeah, with the brand registry, right? I've heard something about that. But honestly, I like just doing it the legit way with brand registry with your trademark. I think it's
So
just kind of
should I do the trademark or should I have my VA? Should I trust my VA to do it for me?
if you have like 30-40 minutes to spare, I did it myself. I think it's just do it because you save the extra fees, and then what if they make a mistake? It might delay your application.
That's crazy that the lawyers, they charge like $1,000 to
Yeah,
file it for
yeah, they
you.
do. They do. Yeah, I know. I got a quote. Somebody was trying to charge me $1,200. I'm like, yeah, right. I'm just gonna do it myself. Not only that, I got a phone call after I filed my trademark. I got a phone call like 2 days later. It was a lawyer, and he was saying your application won't be filed on time, la 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 la. Basically, he got me for an extra $300, and my dumbass like paid him. Yeah. Yeah,
No.
so what I did is I canceled my credit card and I'm like, oh, he's not gonna get me. But lesson learned, they start spamming you after you submit the application. So Jay said, so basically we're able to turn a brand into our own private label by including an additional trademark product. Yes, essentially something like that. Yeah. It's just a little bit of research on the back end. But it's not that hard. It's once you get the hang of it, you start like researching. You can actually get a VA to research listings for you. My VA actually, I have two VAs researching listings for me.
So I have a hack how I got brand registry or brand approval, sorry.
Okay, tell us.
So I have a white box, like a FBM box, and then I just printed a 4x6 shipping label and I put whatever brand name I wanted on the label and stuck it on the box. And so it looked like it was printed on the box.
Oh shit, that actually worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered my little towel from Amazon, but I mean, I could see why that would pass because it looks like it's actually on the box.
Yes, because it's a white box with a white label.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's another cool little hack. I'm gonna add that in here. So you have your brand or what
Yeah,
kind?
I have brand approval, but not brand registry.
Oh, okay. So you're using UPCs or
No, I
or
applied
the
for the
exception?
G10 exception. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool, 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 cool. So do you have any bundles already or no?
None that are good.
Oh, okay. So you can basically just do it with brand approval and GTIN exemption and just do it like that instead of doing all of this, right?
Love it though. There's so many different ways to make
Yeah.
money. Love seeing this. This is giving me the motivation that I need.
Yeah, I have right now, I'm gonna say like 5 bundles, and my best one is generating like an extra 8,000 a month. And it's good profit. It's like $10 profit on each
That's
one.
amazing.
Yeah, and then I would recommend like if you're just testing out a like a listing, don't order the product. Like if it's like from you can also order products from Walmart. It doesn't have to be wholesale. Create the listing and don't order it until you get a sale. And test it FBM. A lot of my listings are FBM and then I switch them to FBA.
Smart.
Yeah, it's fun. Fun stuff. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? No? Okay. Should we wrap it up then? Or we can also talk about anything else, any other questions you guys may have, like Amazon related or Memorial Day
Ye-
weekend related.
Can you share this presentation with us?
Presidential? Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so we can see in deep.
Yeah, this meeting's recorded, so I'm gonna upload it and then yeah, I'll download this presentation and upload it into the Discord. So anybody got any cool plans this weekend?
Yeah, I am going to club right now.
Oh, you're going to the club? You're crazy. I wonder how Pakistani clubs are.
It sound like no whiskey, but
I'm gonna go out there in Pakistan and visit you guys.
yeah, you can come to Pakistan. I will sponsor you.
Oh, okay. Okay. For sure. All right, then. Well, I guess we'll just wrap it up here. Thank you guys for coming up and hanging out and checking out the presentation. If you guys have any more questions or anything like that, you can always hit my DMs. And so, yeah, happy Memorial Weekend, and I hope everybody enjoys their weekend.
Thank you so much. It
All right.
was
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys.
Take care, girl. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Cynthia. Appreciate you.
Bye. Anytime.